Hey guys, I'm Annalise, and on this channel we focus a lot on real actions that can lead to getting things done and becoming our best selves. So, in my last video, I posted my formula on how to get clarity in life and know what to do, which I think it is so necessary now that we are moving out of quarantine. It's a fresh new start, like New Year's resolutions all over again, and we need structure for this. If you haven't seen the other video, please watch it after this one so you can understand the process. And today I want to show you how I apply this formula on a much more complicated example, like my life. And I have to admit that I'm kind of nervous to share what I do on a daily basis, but I really hope that in the end it will inspire you to take actions into organizing your life as well. The other video is more about how the formula works, tips and tricks, the process, but on a much simpler example, which is not always as realistic. And I want to show you how to apply it on a complicated example as well, because this year, so far, my life has been chaotic as hell. I don't know about you, but for me, this whole pandemic got on me so strong and made me realize that we don't know anything and everything is so uncertain from now on. For me, especially that I live in Netherlands, which is not my home country, which is Romania, and it was pretty hard to get stabilized here. And now again, it's a new period for me in which I really need to get clear of what I need to cut off in order to maximize what I want to do. And before starting, I also want to add that what I'm gonna share today is also pretty uncertain how much it will last, this period for me. It could be 1 or 2, 3 months. I don't know, but when it will be over, I will need to redo this again. Because as I said in the last video, it is okay to do it as many times as you need to, because staying focused on your goals is the most important. I already got the formula ready because I want to save more time, but watch the other video so you can understand why it is like this. Now I'm gonna put all my activities that I want to do in this period, and I'm gonna calculate the time which I know it takes me, and also I'm gonna add that little buffer in case something happens. And yes, I kind of know how much an activity it takes me because I track my activities to know how much I spend. If you want to know more about tracking, well, subscribe because I'm gonna present it in my future videos. And enough with the advertising, now let's put the activities here. And I want to admit that I kind of prepared them the night before because again, I don't want to stay here 10 hours writing this. Okay, I hope that you can see. At the mandatory, we are gonna add house cleaning, cooking, shopping, then personal hygiene, then get a job because I'm kind of looking for a job at the moment, learn Dutch. Yep, I started learning Dutch. I am gonna tell you everything about it because I'm documenting it in a video, so wait for this. And then I'm gonna put other stuff, projects. Sometimes I get other random projects, like now I have a branding project because I'm also a graphic designer. This is my career, let's say. I'm gonna also put eating, of course, because I love it, sleep, morning routine, and exercise. I don't think there are that many. Okay, so now the wishes. These are my favorite. For the wishes, of course, YouTube, which, by the way, I am so sorry that I am posting not so often lately, but as you can see, I have other mandatory priorities. I'm sorry, but I'm doing my best. Instagram, this means posting engagement, shooting B-roll. This means especially going out and shooting all my pretty scenes. Then shooting photos, because you know how much I love fashion photography. You can see on my Instagram, by the way. Then, of course, edit photos, because I have so many and it kind of takes me some time to edit them. And also people in my life. This kind of goes to mandatory. I don't know what I put it to wishes, but I think because it's a much more pleasant experience. And yeah, kinda that's it with the activities. Now we have to put the time required for each. I don't know why I have the feeling, but this video is gonna take me forever. Sorry if it's gonna be long. So house cleaning is 3-4 hours. Cooking is, let's say, 4 hours with a buffer. Then shopping, it kind of takes me 2 hours. Then would be personal hygiene. I have to wash my hair 2 times per week, which means 2 hours. And with the other showers that I take, I think it will be like 3 hours. Then for get a job, I don't know exactly how much it's gonna take me, we'll see. For learning Dutch, again, when I have time to do it, I kind of prefer to do 4 or 5 hours per day. And when I can't, we'll put just 1 hour, like at least 1 hour when I have other stuff to do. And then again, with the other stuff project, I don't know what it's gonna be. It's very dynamic. For eating, I'm gonna put 1.5 hours with the buffer. For sleep, will be in the most beautiful case 8 hours, but sometimes when I need more rest because I'm tired, it's 9 hours, not 10. Then the morning routine always takes me 1 hour. I don't know how. And the exercise, I do kind of 20 minutes when I do it. But this I also group with going out. When I take my bike, it's also like an exercise. So sometimes I don't need to do it. And also here I want to show you something how you can group activities. For example, what I do in personal hygiene, like the morning shower, I combine it with the morning routine. I'm gonna group these 3, get a job, Dutch, and other project, because they're kind of in the same category. These are my current job. I'm gonna name them project plus Dutch. With the morning routine, I'm also gonna group eating. Exercise, as I said, I'm gonna group it with shooting B-roll and photos. Now for YouTube, a normal video, it takes me like maximum 20 hours, between 17 to 20 hours of work. And when I do a more special video, it takes me like 30 hours of work. Yeah, because in this period, we are gonna limit to videos that take 20 hours maximum. But these are not per week, are for every 2 weeks, because yeah, I can't afford to do a video every week at the moment. For Instagram would be like 3 or 4 hours per week, because 4 hours is when I also post more, and in the other week it takes me 1 hour when I post to do the engagement and all of that, and the other time is mixed up in the other weekdays. For shooting B-roll, again 3 or 4 hours when I go out, and for shooting photos will be like 5 hours, because you also have to add the 1 hour for makeup. For edit photos, this will go to bonus time, because it's not mandatory. This is really a wish for me, and when I get bonus time, this will be one of my go-to choices. And then again, for people in my life, I want at least 1 hour per day, which will mean 7 hours per week minimum, and the rest is again bonus time. This is so cool about the bonus buffer dynamic, because when you get bonus time, you can use it for your wishes. And I think we are done with them. Now is the most exciting part, to put them in a week and see how I can organize them. Oh, also I forgot to prioritize the activities, so we're gonna do this now. This will be like my number 1 priority, mandatory. Again, with sleep and morning routine, eating will be also number 1, because I need to live. And then the others are number 2. Why is it important to prioritize them? Because when you need to cut off something, you will know from where to cut. You won't cut from number 1. You'll cut from number 3, number 2, and then number 1. And for YouTube is again my number 1 priority. This will be number 2, and this will be number 3. I can get by without editing photos, but I really need to shoot as much as I can, because it's summer here in Netherlands, and I don't know how much time it's gonna be warm here, and I really need to make the most out of this time and go out and shoot. And now we are gonna cut, like during the week, 8 hours for sleep. And during the weekend, 9 hours. I usually sleep more. We're also gonna cut 1 hour for morning routine. Here, cooking, it depends. Sometimes I do it during the week or during the weekend. So let's say we're gonna put on Sunday 3 hours. Saturday -2, -3 cleaning, which is not always like that. Sometimes I do less, but this is the maximum. And then personal hygiene, I'm gonna put like 1 hour on Friday. Let's say 1 hour on Tuesday. And I'm left with another 1 hour. I'm gonna cut 20 minutes from every day. Oh, I calculated wrong. Sorry. I'm gonna cut 10 minutes from every day because 1 hour has 60 minutes, not 100 minutes. Okay, finish with this. And now let's see what we have here. 13 hours and 20 minutes. 12 hours and 30 minutes. Again, 13 hours and 20 minutes. 9 minus 1, 7 hours and 20 minutes. It's kind of less. Yeah, I don't think it is that bad. Yeah, we have like 12, 13 hours during the week, plus 7, 8 hours, from 7 to 9 hours during the weekend. Now let's put first YouTube because I know this takes me like 2 days of work, and we are gonna put it on let's say Monday and Tuesday on 1 week. This will be version 1, and we're gonna cut -10, -10. We are done with YouTube, and I'm hoping that I'm gonna post on Wednesday. We're gonna have another 1 hour of Instagram, and we have just 1 hour left of Instagram. But we're gonna have to make this bigger, so it will be like 20 minutes in the other days. So we're done on Instagram on week 1, and I want to have at least 1 shooting series per week, even if to be like or photos or going out, at least 1, if not at least 1 of each. So in this week with the YouTube, I'm gonna put 1 in the weekend. Let's say on Sunday, -4 hours. I don't know which one of them, so these 2, I'm gonna group them as well because they are kind of like the same. Edit photos I'm not gonna put because it's just bonus time. We'll see how much I'm gonna get the bonus time. I forgot to cut 1 hour every day for people, so we're gonna do this now. Usually in the weekend is more time, and because I'm going out in the weekend for sure, that will be also my exercise, and we're gonna have to put during the week at least 3 times of exercise. So we got on Monday 1 hour and 50 minutes, Tuesday 1 hour and 20 minutes. Oh, and another thing I forgot. Oh my god, I don't know what is wrong with me. I forgot to put like the usual 1 hour for buffer for each day. This will be the buffer. So yeah, again -1 hour. So this will be actually 15 minutes. This will be 20 minutes left. 10 hours on Wednesday, 10 hours and 20 minutes Tuesday, 9 hours and 50, 5 hours, and 3 hours on Sunday. Okay, now let's see what we're gonna do with the rest of the time. The time left on Monday and Tuesday I'm gonna use as a bonus time. Wednesday we can use 8 hours of very good work for projects. On Tuesday the same, and on Friday the same. So we have like 8 hours of work. It can be even actually more. I put 2 hours of bonus, but it can actually be also used for work depending how I feel. So we're done with the first version of 1 week, and I think I'm doing pretty great if I have a lot of bonus time left, which I can use however I want, and I have 2 days full of YouTube, 3 days of 8 hours of work for projects, and in the weekend I can put off another 4 hours of projects and 1 hour on Sunday at least. And now we're gonna do the second version the other week when I don't work for YouTube. Okay, I already added the hours left and already subtracted the 1 hour for the people, which forgot for the other. And I want to put like hopefully 10 hours of projects or Dutch during the week. Actually, no, I realized that I also need to add the shootings, so I'm gonna add this now so I can know how much time I have for projects. Okay, so I decided to have at least 3 days for going out and shooting, and the others I'm gonna put 10 hours for projects, and let's see how much I got left. Okay, so I think for Monday, Tuesday and Thursday this will be bonus time. Then on Wednesday, this will be for projects 6 hours, and on Friday again, like 6-7 hours for projects. On Sunday, I'm gonna put another 2 hours for projects and 2 bonus. And here on Sunday, I can use like 4 hours for shooting or 4 hours for projects. It depends also on the weather and how I'm feeling. So I have 2 versions. And also 2 hours for bonus. So now I think it is pretty clear what I have to do from now on. At least for me, I don't know how much you can understand from what I wrote here. And yeah, now basically I have 1 week I know for YouTube and less for projects, and the other week is as full as I can for projects and for shooting. And I have in the week with the YouTube, I have at least 1 day for shooting, or 2, it depends, and in the other one I'm gonna put like 3 days for shooting. This again is still dynamic because it depends on the weather. If the weather is gonna be bad, then of course those hours for shooting I am gonna use for projects and for more learning. I'm gonna go when I get bonus time, of course, to get to the number 1 priorities, and when you get buffer and delay, you cut from the number 3 priorities. Kinda this is the rule. And please tell me in the comment section if you're gonna do this. I'm really curious. Did it work for you? Is everything clear now? And now after you have this structure, you can plan your weekdays according to this structure. And I advise you to keep as much as you can of this plan, and also remember that it is flexible. You can switch days between them. The idea is to know how many hours you can do for the projects or for the wishes, the hobbies. Even if you haven't seen the other videos, I want to understand more tips and tricks on how to do this, is right here. And if you need more help to put this structure in real plans for each day, I have here another video with another amazing tips. Thank you so much for watching and staying till the end. Really appreciate that, and hope that it will help you to get clear on your life as well. Thank you. Bye.